Hello and welcome back to Quantum Suicide. On the last episode we had the weirdest nightmare possible, where everyone just started killing each other for no reason. Because, let's be fair, they have no reason to want to kill each other for our sake. But, yeah. As it ended, we woke up and it was Beatrix who is watching over us. And I guess she's offering to bathe with us, which is weird. So, I'm going to decline this.
Everyone can, sailor. It isn't a high-level skill.
Apparently she is refusing to let us go alone. Beatrix gave me a dismissive look. She knew full well what I meant. I'm more than happy to wash my own clothes, Beatrix. Thank you for the offer, though.
Dang.
Dang, you don't really strike me as the kind of woman who enjoys laundry.
You know me so well, sailor. I don't enjoy laundry, you're right.
So then, so why would you want to do mine?
Look at your clothes. They're dripping in sweat. I just have to make an exception for you.
That's kind of creepy. Not a good start to this episode. I'm not following. Beatrix rearranged her sitting position on my end of the bed to put her teacher face.
Sailor, how much do you know about your olfactory membrane?
Not very much. Nothing. Is that even a real thing?
Yes. Simply put, the olfactory membrane is a sensory membrane located in the nose that translates airborne chemicals to smell sensations.
Please don't tell me she wants to smell our clothes. That's just... Oh, okay. So far so good.
When we smell body odor, this membrane indicates to us whether the other person is a compatible sexual partner at a deep biological level.
So pheromones. Cool. You're being creepy. You're not getting anywhere near my clothes. You want to smell my sweat.
I'm already quite pleased with your physical appearance. I just wanted to confirm my attraction with a small experiment.
No thanks. Go away. Are you hitting on me?
Sailor, if I was hitting on you, you would know for sure. This was merely a preliminary investigation.
Get out of my room. I don't...
Until your next lesson, sailor.
Get out of my room. Before I could say anything further, Beatrix leaped up from my bed and waved as she left my quarters. Good. Lock the door. Beatrix was an odd one, to say the least. I looked down and saw that I was still sitting in my own puddle. Guess I should wash these. I literally slipped out of my bed, leaving a trail of droplets on the floor behind me. I hurriedly picked up the fresh change of clothes and ashamedly scuttled to the laundry room. When I arrived, I found the captain hovering there. Great. More creepy people. Captain?
Oh, good morning.
What are you doing here?
You are questioning a superior officer about the business she conducts in her own ship?
Yes. I guess that had to come out a bit ruder than I intended. I mean, no, she's just taking it as an insult for no reason other than she can. We're just making conversation. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I was just wondering why you're here first thing in the morning.
I am here? Wait. Why are you so wet?
And she refuses to answer the question. That's why I'm here. I had a bad nightmare, and you can see the results before you.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I am sorry for your struggles.
Uh-huh. If you were so sorry, then you wouldn't have just assumed that we were attacking you. Verbally, at least. It's okay, honestly. It forces me to do chores, so why are you here?
Yes, about that. 2 years ago, Shizuka and I had a falling out of sorts. We drifted apart.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
We were closer when we were younger, but our personalities started to clash more often than not. I am highly work-driven. Productivity is my #1 priority. She had a much looser concept of productivity. I often found myself jealous of her freedom.
Well, that is one way to describe the both of you. That sounds like Shizuka, alright.
When she died, I found that her unicorn backpack had a hole in it. She certainly knew this, but she did not ask me to fix it. I know it is too late. but I am fixing it now.
The captain held back tears as she forced a smile.
I know this will not fix what has passed between us, but I want her to know that, regardless of our drifting apart, I always loved her and only ever wished the best for her. She was capable of much, and self-doubt was her greatest enemy, not me.
I mean, considering how many times in the timelines that you have killed her, I doubt it. I doubt it. She was very confident in her abilities to do, for example, games and of the such. So, I really do feel like you're lying to us. I'm sure she knew that.
I guess we will never know.
Don't worry, I know. I'm paying attention for the both of you.
And I know she was always quiet and kept to herself, but even still, I miss her presence.
Quiet and kept to herself? Are we even talking about the same person? I smiled in an attempt to comfort the captain before she returned to her repairs. I had no idea about the captain and Shizuka had such a close relationship. It seemed implausible given their personalities, but I guess that was so. Well, it was also the root of their problems. I mean, they got along when we started this game. I undressed, placing my clothes in the washing machine, wrapped myself in a towel, and continued on to the baths. I arrived at the baths, where I was greeted by Dai.
Good morning!
Good morning! The only consistent character among all the timelines. Dai, can you even take a bath?
Heavens no. AI systems don't need to bathe. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't. I like the idea of being dirty.
Too much information. Dai was highly amused by her own risque words and smiled ear to ear. Okay, so what do you want to do? What are you doing here then?
I've come to get you. What you're experiencing right now is Dai's personalized service that will likely end in your death service.
I suppose. You said service twice.
Would you rather I say death twice?
Didn't you say death twice? I attempted to backpedal, but upsetting Dai wasn't the wisest thing to do. Well, actually, I like that you used service twice. It has a good ring to it.
Why, thank you. I spent many CPU cycles coming up with that name.
Uh-huh. Can I assume you want me in the dining hall?
Spot on. You're a smart one.
Thank you. Okay, let me just get my clothes.
Nope. You are to report to the dining hall now.
This is, but I'm in a towel.
I know. Funny, right?
It could be worse. We could not have a towel. I sighed in regression. I knew I wasn't getting out of this one. Alright, I'm on my way.
There's a good girl.
I disappeared as I made my way to the dining hall. I know I should be more concerned about the deletion game, but wearing a towel and smelling like of unwashed sweat was currently and foremost at the forefront of my mind. What? This is probably going to be great for Beatrix and the captain.
Jeez, you didn't even put clothes on before coming here?
You told me I wasn't allowed to.
Why, I never. I'm a staunch protector of women's modesty. I would never force you to come in a towel.
But you did force us to show up in a towel. But
Please, do not fret. We all know Dai summoned you like that on purpose.
Don't worry, bestie. I'll join you so you don't feel alone.
thanks, Yoshiki. You're always supportive. Yoshiki immediately stripped off his clothes, standing in his underwear, smiling proudly like a fool.
See? Now we're both embarrassed.
You don't sound embarrassed, but I'll take your word for it. You don't look embarrassed, and I don't know if this is better. I saw the captain burying her head in her hands in reaction to Yoshi's display. Beatrix pointed at his starkly naked body.
I was liking where this was going, but now, not so much.
What? Why not?
You're just not my type, sweetie.
Okay. That's okay. I'm confused by this. This game's getting weirder and weirder. Have I just saved the weirdest timeline to the last? I could see Yoshiki was offended.
Anyone else want to take their clothes off?
If Vladimir, do not let Melody speak up. She probably thinks it's a game. Out the corner of my eye, I saw Melody try and God damn. No. No. Just no. Over her head before Vladimir quickly grabbed her and shoved it back on, shaking his head.
All right, down to business then. Finally, allow me to introduce the new round of the deletion
Vampire
game.
children, hooray.
Ahem. Vampire children
Still can't
is
skip
one
this.
person. No one. However, if now the but be I am and
Cool. No, we got it. We got it the first 100 times you've explained it. Anyway. Di blows a kiss before vanishing into the dining hall. I wonder who's going to be made a vampire. Was it me? Who would I choose?
Hey.
Hello.
I understand that you are likely deep in thought about the new game.
But put on some clothes, please. Yes, the possibilities are already...
You are, however, still in a towel.
Thank you. I looked down and immediately remembered my situation. Ah yes, that I am. If you would excuse me, please. I made my way swiftly to the baths. I managed to avoid all the crew. For the rest of the day, I was still embarrassed. I was still somewhat embarrassed. Whichever way you want to phrase it. I woke up feeling refreshed, for once. No nightmares, no sweating. I could definitely get used to this. I sat on my bed, taking a moment to admire the depths of space visible from my quarter windows. Face to face with the infinite cosmos. It was easy to forget my daily struggles. Oh yes, daily struggles. Thanks, brain. I didn't need to be happy for a moment. What? I didn't need to be happy for more than just a moment. Imagine being sarcastic
Wonderful.
yourself.
You are awake.
Why are you here? The cabin figures appeared in the doorway of my quarters. Captain, what's wrong?
I know it is only 4:23 a.m., but could you please join me on the bridge?
Oh, really? It's only 4 a.m.
Yes, and I must say that you seem quite awake for such an hour. I am impressed.
Don't be. Alright, give me a second. I'll meet you there. The captain departed and I struggled into my uniform. Is this the... it's going to be the black hole situation.
Thank you so much for...
Oh yeah, because she's not alive to actually bring us here this time.
I asked you here for...
Captain's playing die interrupters.
yeah. Oh, hi there, you two.
This is
Didn't
new.
see you there.
Good morning, Di. Di was addressing the captain.
So polite. We should keep this kid around.
Oh, then don't try and kill me.
Di, what is your purpose here?
I wasn't aware that I needed a purpose to drop by and say hello.
I guess you do not. That being the case, how are you, Di?
I'm so bored. I just want to play games with all of you.
Can we please play a game that doesn't result in the death of one of us for once?
What? Such games exist?
Yeah. Well,
I know they do. Duh.
do you do? Do you know? Why do you only want to play games involving death? Other than games, what else do you enjoy doing? Probably killing people. Seriously, what? Yeah.
That's a great question. 10 points to Griffin something.
Eh. I get the reference, but I think it could have been delivered differently. What?
It was the name of a bunch of wizards in some old story I read in the database, but I can't quite recall it.
Surprising. Even AI have memory issues. Your computer program, could you forget?
Well, computers have RAM, right? So, logically, if we have memory, we can also forget things.
Fair argument, actually. Fair argument. That's a good point. I think that's how it works. I turned to address the captain.
Who you gonna believe here when it comes to computers? A human or an actual computer algorithm?
I mean, when you take into the fact that the computer algorithm is killing humans.
Anyway, death games are just way more fun than regular games.
I suppose I agree. Because, I mean, think about it. You either win, or it's not your problem. How exactly are they fun? Whereas if you lose, you've got a regular game, you've got bragging rights to deal with, you got everyone who's like The memory of losing.
Because you're playing for something irreplaceable.
Could we play for money or fame or collectible stickers?
I don't think you're understanding what I mean by irreplaceable.
Very, very rare stickers. Only one of a kind.
Death is death. It's final and everlasting.
Not with time travel, apparently.
Money, fame, stickers. You can always get more if you lose them.
You can't get the exact same one.
But you're alive. Once you lose it, there's no recovering it.
You can if your brain is uploaded, or your thought patterns is uploaded into an AI, right? That's fun how?
It's more fun because the threat of death is humanity's only true motivation.
It's actually true. It's the whole reason we're on the ship. So that makes us play harder, because we have more to lose.
Bingo!
I hated to admit it, but in some twisted way, that made sense.
Well, this has been fun. Thanks for the company. Toodles!
Di disappeared, leaving me and the captain alone on the bridge once more.
That was strange.
It really was. We both stood motionless for a moment.
Ah, yes. The reason I asked you here.
We're back on track, it seemed. Yeah, why am I here?
Just over a week ago,
Yep, black hole.
we will be at the closest point.
Cool.
Exactly.
Uh,
I am the only one left with any experience of ship.
cool.
And if I...
Anyway, it's just
But...
cool. I had no reason to read this. We've had the same conversation over and over and over again. I apologize if me skipping through actually, ruins the experience for the people watching. But it gets monotonous reading the same text over and over again. Hence, I always skip the explanations of the games. I made my way to the bed where I was waiting, and my little friend was waiting to embrace me. It was good to be back in bed. Anyway, woke up hours later feeling groggy and hauled myself out of bed. Why am I feeling so unwell? I rubbed my eyes and my blurry eyes and tried to focus on the task at hand. Right back to my work. First shower, I think. Oh, really? I just can't escape this, can I? When I arrived at baths, I saw Beatrix also had just ended.
Oh, good morning, sailor.
Whoa. Opposite side of the room, please. Is it?
I'd argue that it is now that you're here.
Opposite side of the room, please. I'm in indecipherable noise in response.
Still feeling sluggish? Don't worry, the warm water will help.
Cool. Let me just get a bathing suit. Hope so.
In fact, while you're here, why don't we bathe together?
No, because I need my bathing suit first. You can bathe. I'm sure by the time I find what I need to wear, you'll be done together.
A mutually beneficial agreement, I assure you. You wash my back and I'll wash yours. We can talk while we do so.
It's creepy. It's creepy. Don't really know if I have the time for that.
Taking a moment to relax and, more importantly, imitating normal life can be beneficial for your health.
Yeah, but it also could be the cause of why we die. I don't know. Yeah, no, no. I really shouldn't. Thanks for the offer.
Normally, I'd say that it's your loss, but I feel like I'm losing out here too.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe if you weren't so creepy, I might say yes. Sorry, Beatrix. Just have to, so much that I have to do today before the leashing game.
I understand. I was hoping to spend time with the people who meant the most to me, but it would appear that they have other plans.
Oh, shame. I'll yell at Nicholas for you on your behalf. Well, now I felt terrible. Beatrix could heap the guilt on pretty thick and fast.
It's another trait I inherited from my mother.
Cool. Good thing I never met her. Huh?
I can wield guilt like an assassin. You feel bad now, right?
Not really. I feel worried for my health. So, goodbye. I do. Thanks, I guess.
Good. Now we both feel bad.
Whoa. Cool. I'm sorry, Beatrix.
No, you aren't. You made your choice, and given the choice, you wouldn't change it.
I mean, that depends if I'm trying to play like a completionist run, because then I could just go back and pick all the choices. That doesn't mean I'm not sorry.
Yes, it does. Your words are worth as much as hot garbage.
Cool. Well then, bye.
I think I'll bathe later. I'm no longer in the mood.
Even better then. Bye. Beatrix left the baths without a goodbye. Wow, that was brutal. I showered vigorously so I could wash off how dirty. She was right. In her hands, guilt was a deadly weapon, sticking and burning like some kind of emotional napalm. My head hung low in the whole way to the lab as I tried my best to concentrate on my parents' research. Okay, brain, we need a breakthrough right now, please. Couldn't stop hearing Beatrix in my head.
Your words are garbage.
Yep. I get that you're hurt, Beatrix, but I'm doing this to save you. I'm saving the whole crew.
Your words are garbage.
Beatrix, stop.
Your words are garbage.
I couldn't focus like this. I may have just spent my last day alive feeling upset and guilty. What a waste. I shulked back to my quarters and turned in for the night. I slink into bed. A miserable excuse for a human being. God damn. I sought the clock with my blurry, half-asleep eyes. It was just 4 a.m. Damn. Body clock. Stop waking me up at 4 a.m. every day. I just wanted to sleep, but my body had to make it very clear that it didn't want to share the same goal. I rolled over and observed the room, awash in the green light. Huh? I leaned over the bedside table. The pocket watch had lit up. Hooray! Sweet science, the watch. I tugged myself free from the sheets and sat bolt upright, grasping the watch with a light preserver. Almost tell me, see. This is it. Wait, what changed? Why the light up now? Because it's next to a black hole. We figured that out before the plot even told us. Anyway, my curiosity overwhelmed. It got the better of me. Got the better of my caution. Cool. Yeah, pressing the button. Because we need to escape this nonsense reality. After my head felt like a steamroller, rolled over it once and then decided to go back over it again for good measure. It wasn't only my head. I felt a swift kick in my stomach and left me winded. Gasping noises, what the hell?
Looks like we have a stowaway, Bonnie.
What is with the tongue, I guess, is what I'm mostly concerned about.
Yay! A stowaway!
I opened my eyes and see Beatrix, who I assumed was Bonnie, standing over me, dressed in pirates. As I caught my breath, I began to giggle on the floor. Beatrix, what's with the outfit? Is that a fetish thing? And who's Bonnie?
How do you know my name?
Who's Bonnie? How rude! I'm standing right in front of you.
Okay, and so Beatrix is clearly the captain of this ship. I appeared in the room, also dressed as a pirate. This is just too much. It must have worked. I must have changed dimensions. I began to laugh uncontrollably at the sight of I as a pirate, and with relief that watch had worked.
Please alert the captain of a stowaway. We will escort her to the docking station as per procedure.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go into the airlock.
Yes?
Yes. I just disappeared. Beatrix and Bonnie grabbed me on the side, lifting me on my feet.
I wonder if the captain will let me keep you. You're kind of cute.
Kind of creepy. I don't know. I feel like this is worse. Because at least the other Beatrix wouldn't try anything. Beatrix smirked playfully as she and Bonnie escorted me to the other room. Keep me?
Like a pet, of course.
You with your tongue needs to stop. You want me as a pet?
It's a long time between ports, and a woman like me could do with some company.
Yeah, the undertones. I'm not a fan. Beatrix used a free hand to run a finger across my face gently. I inferred the meaning of company. I attempted to contain my blushing as I tried to explain the situation. I'm not a stowaway, I'm from another dimension. I mean, no matter what you try and explain, by definition you are a stowaway. You were not meant to be on the ship.
Yes, of course you are. And I'm Santa Claus, and this stunning beauty here is Mrs. Claus.
Congratulations, why wasn't I invited to the wedding? Beatrix waved at me playfully. I'm serious. In my world, we are in need of resources and a way to stop dying of killing everyone.
Who's die?
An alternate personality. I's alternate personality that kills people.
I doesn't need an alternate personality to do that. She kills people just fine as it is.
Yeah, last week she lured 5 men to their deaths with her voice alone when they boarded our ship.
Sirens, I kills people when we arrived at the docking bay. Cool.
Only when she needs to.
Nicholas, fair enough. I was going to say Chitosi. Katashi, fair enough. I doubt you're Vladimir. She just goes there. Who's everyone else? In front of me was the entire crew, all dressed as pirates, awaiting me. Captain, I can explain. I'm from another dimension.
Captain, I know we don't usually allow stowaways to stay, but she is so cute.
You know the rules, Beatrix. She walks the plank.
What if I forego my share of the next plunder to keep her?
I said no.
What if I forego my share as well? Given that we will keep her as twins, I will share the cost and responsibility.
Nicholas, you don't even know me. You haven't even talked to me in this timeline. Captain turned to me.
You have a choice. Either you walk the plank or you accept their payment for your life and become the obedient pet of the Vogels.
I'll walk the plank, please. Walk the plank. I'm walking the plank. I'm definitely not. No, walk the
Are
plank.
you serious?
Yes.
She has made her decision.
What an ungrateful little worm. It will be my pleasure to throw you from the ship.
Yeah, much rather this. I'm not your pet, Beatrix. We're supposed to be partners. I started becoming upset. My life was about to end in the hands of the one. Jesus, no. What is this writing?
Excuse me?
Well, I thought my eyes welled with tears, and I thought I would never see Beatrix again.
Partner.
Thought we could. Beatrix allowed a hearty laugh at my expense.
I am no one's partner.
Aren't you not technically Nicholas's partner in crime? You should be medical partners at least. It's not the right outfit. Didn't have time to think or react. Cool. I've died. Okay. I'm gonna hate this, but maybe they'll give me the final piece of the code.
That's a good girl.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain. We will ensure that she is no trouble.
She had better not be, or she will walk the plank immediately.
Fair enough. Cool. Swiftly escorted back to the Vogel's quarters. It wasn't what I was expecting, but there was no death games apart from those killing during our pillages. Yay for space pirating! In this dimension, Beatrix was very much the same as Beatrix that once I knew in a twisted way. Cool. Nothing happened. Good. Chapter 4. Let's look at the timeline actually, briefly. Where are we currently? Don't jump. Oh yeah, the confused ending. Wait, hold on. What? Your death. She's just... What? How is this locked? This one? I'm confused about that. Unless it's... Where am I? Am I think I'm here? Okay, cool. Either way, return. Take time to think things rationally. I have a little idea know what to do. Press the button. Put the watch away from me in my imagination, running with me to conjure all sorts of gory, horrific ways this could go. I could be maimed, or worse, someone else could be maimed.
Maybe your maimed body parts could swap with someone else's, and then suddenly you'd have a hairy man's arm hanging off of you. That's, like, super gross. There might be some sort of instant evolutionary benefit, though. You might create the next hairy superhuman race.
Suppose so, I guess. I covertly took the watch away, trying not to let Die or me. I try not to let Die see me do so. Die, what are you doing here?
Just here to make sure that you keep the maiming of crewmates to a minimum.
Why? What if that's more fun? Sure.
I was bored. I told that dimwit to take a breather while I did her chores.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw you were awake, so I decided to come and play with you.
What chores would you even need to do?
Well, I get assigned a long list of things to do by the Capitan, but I decided to make some modifications to that list.
I think we'll find out what those modifications are next time. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully I can see you in the next one. With that, goodbye.